Hello, this is Pyromanic here to tell you about my new plugin ShelfSpeak for Minecraft Bukkit Servers. This plugin allows you to save multiple pages of text to bookshelves, which are otherwise useless in-game. As you can see, when you click on a bookshelf, it tells you if there is any text. It'll tell you the actual text. This shelf does not have an owner, so it says the bookshelf seems to be empty. If the bookshelf has an owner and no text, it'll say the bookshelf is filled with that owner's books. If it does have text, then it'll just display the text and the specific page number that you're on and the actual modifier, the last modifier of the bookshelf, if you have given other people write permissions for your bookshelf. But I digress. In order to actually edit a bookshelf, you type shelf write, which allows you to right-click on a bookshelf and enter write mode. If the bookshelf is unowned, which is going to be the case if you are just now installing the plugin for the first time, write mode enables you to take ownership of the bookshelf. And also, in write mode, it allows you to use write mode commands, which are specific to write mode, and you're not able to use those commands outside of write mode. These commands include shelf line, which allows you to set a specific line of text, which is going to be the one you're using most often, I'm sure. Shelf clear allows you to clear the entire bookshelf if you use it without a page argument, or clear that specific page if you do include a page argument. Shelf remove allows you to remove a specific line from a bookshelf, and shelf save saves your changes in write mode so that other people can actually view your changes if they have correct read permissions. Let's go ahead and do shelf line. Now, as you can see, the actual page argument is optional. This means that if you were to do, say, just line 5, then that would be on page 1, because currently each page only has 10 lines on it. So line 5 would obviously be on line 1. If you were to do line 11, that would be page 2, line 1. So you have the option of using a page argument, or if you would rather use just line, that's fine too. I'm going to go ahead, since I'm only writing on page 1 currently, I'm just going to go ahead and do line 5 and say hello. Now this should set line 5's text to hello on page 1. There you go. You can right click to view what it looks like outside of write mode. Now I'm going to go ahead and use shelf remove and just remove line 1, so I want to bump down that hello to line 4. So now line 1 is deleted. As you can see, it was bumped down to line 4. I can use shelf line without a text argument to clear the line of text that you specify. So let's go ahead and do set the text of line 3, as you can see. Now if I just do shelf line 3 without a text argument, it sets it to blank. And as I was saying earlier, with the clear command, you can use shelf clear without a page argument to clear the entire bookshelf. And it tells you page 1 does not exist yet when you right click because there's no text. You also have the capability to use colors. To view a list of color codes, you use the command shelf colors. And as you can see, the format you need to use is when you're using shelf line is #, $, and followed by the actual code. So 0 through 9 and A through F. So let's go ahead and do shelf line. Let's go ahead and test different pages so I can show you how it looks. Page 2, line 10. Or actually, let's just go ahead and do line 5 again. #, I want to say gold, and then I'm going to just go ahead and say colors. As you can see, it set the text, that line, to gold color. You can actually use multiple colors on each line, and there is a character limit of 50 per line, but the color codes do not count towards that 50 character limit, so you can use as many color codes as you want, not have to worry about going over 50 characters. So as you can see, if you right click on the bookshelf, it shows page 1 automatically, but there's no text on page 1, so it tells you that. To view another page, you just type shelf and then the page you wish to view. So currently we're in write mode, so it won't ask me to right click on the shelf that I wish to view page 2 for. So there, to view page 2. Now I'm going to go ahead and save so that my changes are actually saved and other players can view it. Now I'm outside of write mode. I can view the page, ask you to right click, and displays the page. Also available are shelf lock commands, which allow you to lock specific privileges for the bookshelf, such as if you do shelf lock write, it would lock all write privileges for the bookshelf, so no player is able to write to your bookshelf. Or in the case of read, no player would be able to read your bookshelf. If you specify this command with a player argument, it adds them to the exclusion list so that the players on that list are able to actually perform that command. So say we needed to do write hello, player named hello would be able to write to your bookshelf, and nobody else unless you also add them to that list. To view the list, let's go ahead and add them to the right list. Right click the shelf. If you have sufficient privileges to lock that shelf, then it should display this, granted right to, and then their player name. To view the specific locks, you do shelf lock and then read or write, and then list. And it'll display the players that are able to actually write or read in the other case. Now if the lock for write privileges is already happening and you actually do it again, it'll toggle it unlocked and it'll delete anybody you currently have privileges for. So as you can see, list, it'll tell you it's not locked and everybody else was deleted. So make sure you know exactly which command you're meaning to type in. So I would check the list before you actually enable or disable locks. But those are all the features currently for my plugin. I hope you enjoy it. If you have any errors or anything, make sure to inform me so that I can fix them as quickly as possible. Thank you very much for watching, and have a nice day.